1986 Chevy 1500. Of course, this one's got a big block 454 under the hood. Look at all the upgrades in the front of this motor. Looks like every pulley's been done. AC. It's not connected though. Got a little bit of an oil leak from a valve cover. Coming down there on the exhaust. That's going to be smoking. Got power brakes, power steering, oversized radiator, electric fan, aftermarket set of wheels, disc brakes in the front, drum in the rear. Guys, please hit subscribe and share this video. That's what's going to help me out. And I'm going to be here to pick out the flaws for you. So go to maplemotors.com, check out financing and shipping. For now, it's about that time. Let's go for a ride. All right, before we leave out here, let's check some stuff out. This is a pretty cool console. It's a subwoofer. And you got amps behind the seats. The seats are pretty comfortable. Electric fan switch. You got to cut that on and off. I would wire it up where it just cuts on with the ignition. Used to be a column shift. Just turned the key, upgraded digital dash. Doesn't look like the oil pressure gauge is working. Neither's the temp. Neither's the tack. We do got an oil pressure gauge down here that is working, and the temp gauge that is hooked up. We've got a working receiver head unit here, made by Sony, tilt column. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? I'm gonna cut the fan switch back on the radiator. Blower motor on this thing. It's not doing anything, so blower motor's not working. Let's try it on a different setting here, just to double check. Nope, blower motor's gonna need work. Wipers. There's not even wiper arms up there, and no, they're not working. Oh, you got aftermarket speakers in the floor, new carpet, B&M shifter that was added. These are power windows, so up and up. Go ahead and roll that one all the way up. This one here comes up as well. Place your bets on the horn. Do you think the horn works on this one? Let's go ahead and try it. It does. All right, we're gonna hit the road and see what else we can find. Okay, guys, time to roll out. I really don't know how much fuel's in this ride, so I'm gonna go straight to the gas station. I'm gonna try reverse real quick. Reverse is working. The brakes feel a little squishy there. We're gonna check those before we leave here. Oh yeah, there's a lot of vacuum probably getting pulled from this truck. It's causing the brakes to not be that great. They're not that great. Since the first time I drove this, let's pull out here. She's going straight as an arrow, and she's shifting out smooth. Got plenty of power. A little bit of slack in the steering there. It's turning there and it's turning there. Check those brakes again. Okay, the brakes are stopping. There's a lot of pedal there. Back in the gas. I didn't expect that. I let out. Back in it. Okay. Yeah, the brakes probably just need to be serviced. There's just a lot of pedal that's going all the way down, and it is stopping. As you can see, it's stopping just fine. Definitely need something to stop this train. This thing's pretty fast. I mean, they're stopping just fine. Just a lot of pedal there. Yeah, it seems like it's pulling vacuum, especially at idle. Engine temperature's at 170, which is great. Or oil pressure's at almost 40. That's great. Speedometer and the tack on the dash is not working. This stuff's gonna need to be hooked up. Looks like none of this stuff's working on the dash. Good shift there. Alright guys, we're gonna pull into the gas station here. We'll get about $20 worth of premium fuel. And we'll continue this test drive. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. I didn't even get $20 worth of fuel in this. It's already full. So, she's got a full tank. The gauge is showing full. We took, what, 3.5 gallons? It's over here on the passenger side. I done pulled up to the driver's side like I knew what was going on. And the whole cap was on the passenger side the whole time. Okay. Jumping up in here. Again, the gas gauge showed full on this side. I like these gauges, they're pretty cool. That looks like it's hooked up too. So maybe the fuel and the battery gauge is hooked up. The temp gauge may work as well. Kind of looks accurate. Oil pressure's definitely not. This one down here is reading 40. I guess our temp gauge, fuel, and volts is working, but the oil, speedo, and RPM are not. They need to be fixed. Let's get out of here. Time to skedaddle. Okay guys, got y'all on the head cam. We're heading on back. I did the walk around in the parking lot here. I noticed the engine temperature got around 205, and I said, well, hold on. So I cut it off, was checking it out. We got an electric fan acting up on it, so we're gonna fix that. But before we start getting hot or anything, we'll head on back. Because we're at 205 now, so we're good. And I let her cool off for a little while. But this thing's easily been staying at 180, and I think that fan just decided to cut off on us. Which, generally I'd go back to the lot and just discard the video, fix everything and do it again. This video, we're gonna leave it, because we know we're gonna fix it. But there's 2 electric fans, so I'm not just running fanless right now. I have one on the front. So far, she runs and drives good. All the vitals seem good. Even the engine temperature right now is going down. She's got a lot of power. I mean, this thing will easily kick over the tires. And I'm starting to get used to the pedal. I don't like that it has a whole lot of squish to it, but it's stopping just fine. And she kicks loose anytime you get in her. There's a little bump in the road there. You can hear the suspension. It wasn't bad. As you see, it's stopping just fine. Turn signals, it's got them on both sides there too, top and bottom. So we're getting ready to pull back into the lot, guys. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. That's gonna help me out. I'll keep pointing out the flaws and being as honest as I can throughout all my videos. That way you know what you're getting before you get here. That's our main goal. All right, guys, I'll be back. Okay guys, so I noticed the temperature got a little bit over 200. It was around 210. I just cut it off. What we looking at here? And I was wondering, because it was staying pretty cool. It's been at 180 the whole time. Checking my switches, checking my fans, and I said, huh, I hear an electric fan, but it's the small one on the outside. The front one here, I think it went out on me. It does look a little bit older. I don't know. We're going to diagnose the problem and fix it. But first, I'm just going to leave it on and do my walk around. There's an electric fan out here on the outside as well. We're going to go ahead and walk this ride. We're looking for chips, scratches, rust, dents, anything that there is. And of course, that won't be an issue. That'll be fixed. Got to have both electric fans. So there's no fan inside here. So without that one, of course, it's going to start warming up. Still stayed pretty cool. I'd say it's due to that fan in the front and the oversized radiator. All right, gonna start up here and walk all the way around. This lens up here is really clear. I thought it was missing the cover, but look how clean that is. Somebody's changed that out. Little spot here. It's like some wax. Come right off. Rock guard at the bottom. Little spot there. Somebody's put in newer tail lights. Got rid of the old style. Paint is nice on this one. It's like a pearl. A little dirt there. Front windshield's in good shape. Mirror on this one's got some spots up top. Seal looks good. Handle's in good shape. Got some chips on top of the tailgate there. So we're gonna go ahead and check out the back, open the tailgate, and go all the way up to the cab here. I've got a magnet tag on the bumper. Little chip here. Spot here. Chips up top. Let's go ahead and open the tailgate. Well, before we do that, little cracks there by the handle. Here's your handle. Kind of peel it up there. Still looks fairly new on the tailgate. This tailgate used to be blue. I haven't seen any blue anywhere else, so I'm assuming this tailgate was a replacement. There's red there. Went around in your jams. Just paint. That's not rust. That's red. Or that blue. Coming up into the bed. It's a dark blue there. And more dark blue there. Wax. It's coming right off. Some down in between the bed too, extra wax. Somebody speed buffed this. As you can see, it's all the wax kind of shot downward. All right, let's put the tailgate up. Trying to see, there's blue here too. That just looks a little darker. All right. Coming down this side. A little bubble here in the corner. Some dirt. Little bubble here. Crack, bottom of the door, chip. Vacuum midsection. Just these little bugs, little white bugs all over it. They come out this time of year and get on everything. These guys. Well. Chips. People think I'm weird, but white is my favorite color on a car or truck. I think it looks so good. It's all the way shut, but it's hanging out a little bit. A little bit of pitting. That can be cleaned up. Crack here. Chip. touch-up mark there. Who in the world would touch that up with silver? That seems a bit crazy. You can tell the lights have been upgraded. You got a little bit of pitting popping up in your bumper in the front. The grill all looks nice and clean. Somebody's re-glued that and silicone the back of it. And again, checking connections, because this fan, I do believe this fan was on when we left. I'll generally check all that. Let's go ahead and check out the interior and see what else we can find. Door panel on this one. Well, screw's trying to come out on us. I may have my screwdriver over there. I'll fix it. Probably not the right screw. I'm assuming that's why it's backing out. Cracks there. Carpet in this one. Not bad. It's got base knob. Temperature gauge is down below 200. That's good. That's right at it. But I guarantee you when we start it and get it circulated, it's going to be below 180. And we'll look at the motor and then skedaddle out of here. Looks like missing a headliner. Yeah, as long as I keep my eye on it and we keep flow of air coming through the grill, you know, driving down the road will be fine. I'm not going very far. Maple Motors is just around the corner. And we're going to figure out tonight before we leave what the problem is on the fan. I'm assuming it's a fuse, but we'll see. And yes, when you call to pick the truck up, the fan will be fixed. I might have to adjust this glove box too. There's an adjustment up here where these... It was just hooked though. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Look. Alright. All the gauges cutting on there. And these temp gauges match up pretty good. Let's say 190. Right below 200. I'll turn it on. There it goes. Good oil pressure. Now this thing did have an oil leak from the valve cover. You can see it right there. And every once in a while a little puff of smoke would come up throughout the video. Alright guys, we're gonna get on out of here. A little wax left over up here. See a chalk. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, everything's gone over. That way you know what you're getting before you get here. Got some spots. And I try not to miss anything. Electric fan will be fixed. If you enjoyed the video, Hit subscribe, share. Detailed pictures, financing, and shipping, maplemotors.com. I'm heading back. See you later.